Welcome to 9 p.m. News, where we bring you the latest geopolitical updates from across the globe. In today's video, we'll cover the most critical news impacting international trade, global economies, and political tensions. Stay tuned as we break down the top stories that are shaping the world right now. Today, we dive into the most pressing geopolitical issues shaping our world. The escalating trade war between the U.S. and China is rattling global markets. Both nations have raised tariffs on billions of dollars worth of goods. This conflict is threatening the stability of international trade systems. The repercussions of this trade war are being felt across the globe. Supply chains have been disrupted, leading to higher production costs for businesses worldwide. Consumers face rising prices on everyday goods, as companies struggle to absorb these costs. Investors are wary, causing stock markets to experience extreme volatility. Countries that rely heavily on trade with the U.S. and China, particularly developing nations, are suffering economic setbacks. Moving on to further news, tensions between the U.S. and Russia are rising, centered around the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The U.S. continues to provide military aid to Ukraine, strengthening its defense against Russian aggression. This has led to a further breakdown in diplomatic relations between the U.S. and Russia. The international community is closely watching, as fears of a broader conflict grow. This crisis has significant global implications. Energy prices, particularly in Europe, are spiking as the conflict threatens key energy supplies. Inflation is surging as nations scramble to secure alternative energy sources. The military strategies of NATO countries are shifting, as they bolster defenses in response to Russia's actions. Moving on to further news, in North America, Canada has unveiled a bold new climate action plan aimed at reducing carbon emissions. This ambitious initiative includes massive investments in renewable energy infrastructure. The world is paying attention as Canada's plan could set a new standard for global climate policies. Countries worldwide are now under pressure to follow suit, potentially sparking a new wave of climate action. The renewable energy market is poised for rapid expansion, opening up new opportunities for international trade. But challenges remain. Transitioning to clean energy requires significant financial resources and technological advancements. However, if successful, the benefits could be immense. Global carbon emission targets could finally be within reach, leading to a healthier planet for future generations. Moving on to further news, on the economic front, the U.S. Federal Reserve has raised interest rates yet again in an attempt to curb inflation. While this move may help stabilize the U.S. economy, it has far-reaching consequences for the rest of the world. As interest rates rise, borrowing costs for countries, especially in emerging markets, are soaring. This is leading to slower economic growth as governments and businesses scale back investments. Currency fluctuations are becoming more pronounced, affecting international trade balances. The global economy could see further instability as nations grapple with these financial challenges. Moving on to further news, in a more positive development, the reopening of the Canadian-U.S. border after 2 years is a significant moment for international trade. The pandemic brought many trade routes to a standstill, but this reopening is sparking hope for economic recovery. With the border now open, industries on both sides are experiencing a revival, particularly in manufacturing and agriculture. The restoration of trade between Canada and the U.S. is expected to improve supply chain efficiency and stabilize global markets. As we reflect on these major geopolitical events, it's clear that our world is becoming more interconnected than ever. What happens in one part of the world can send ripples across the globe, affecting everything from energy prices to economic stability. The decisions made by world leaders today will shape the future for generations to come. Stay informed, stay engaged, and understand that every geopolitical shift carries global significance. Thank you for tuning into this breakdown of the top geopolitical stories impacting the world today. Thank you for watching 9 p.m. News. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more news updates from around the world. Stay informed and stay ahead. See you in the next video.